So the idea of tribal retreats came from me spending these really wholesome, deeply healing, reflective weekends away with my friends where we would get out in nature, we would get an Airbnb, and I would just have these awesome experiences with so many belly laughs and deep realizations about my life that would just supercharge me with all this energy that I could take away from there. And it would just have all these positive effects and echo out into my life and all my friendships and relationships in such positive ways. And it was actually quite funny because me and my friends would go on these experiences together that we would share and talk about like, oh, you know, we should make these spiritual healing retreats. And we would all kind of laugh about it like it was just a joke and a dream. But I would actually listen to that and I was like, yeah, let's do that. And so then me and Mike, who we already were in business together, doing self-development and helping people with their own healing, we decided to actually implement it. And our first tribal retreat was just such a beautiful, connective experience for everyone that came. And each and every single retreat from that point has just gotten better. We've implemented structured workshops that guides people through shadow integration, building awareness and actualizing their goals. We've created an absolutely incredible party, probably the best sober party I've ever been to in my life, and I'm not the only one that said that, where we get great music, pillow fights, and everyone is absolutely dancing, shaking, releasing, and expressing themselves in their bodies.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, let's go!
And we've also added in really powerful ways that people can support themselves with their healing, doing things like breath work, sound healing, Qi Gong, spending time and immersing themselves in nature, boxing, getting active, ice baths, you know, all these different practices that for me personally have helped upgrade my life in so many ways.
I feel alive. It's amazing.
These tools that so many people haven't yet done, that when they're introduced to, they can then take that away with themselves and continue harnessing to keep their energy levels balanced and supercharged to be their authentic self. So I feel like now tribal retreats is just transforming more and more and more into something that I always knew it was going to be incredible, but I never really understood the scale in which it was going to grow into and the community that was going to grow into. And now tribal retreats is just such a beautiful family, and it's always just such a blessing to see the same people coming back and memories being formed and lifelong friendships. This is something beautiful that we're giving the world, and just that community, that connection, that time away from the busyness and the stress of all the things that can just stack up and overwhelm us in our life. Just giving everybody the time to just pause, reflect, connect with each other and heal. So if you've ever felt called to learn these really powerful self-development tools, if you feel called to connect deeply and authentically in a safe place where you can just be yourself, you can just take off all the masks, if you've ever felt called to be a part of an awesome community that is really driven and connected to self-development, healing, and being the best version of themselves, I'd invite you to heed that call and come to Tribe Retreats.
1, 2, 3, try!